Hello students, welcome back to our lesson. So for today's lesson, we are going to practice our writing skill and reading skill. For writing, the skill that we are going to practice is writing 4.2.2, which is to spell written work on a range of text types with reasonable accuracy by filling in at least 10 out of 13 blanks with the correct answer. Meanwhile, for the reading skill, we are focusing on reading skill 3.1.2, which is to understand specific details and information in longer text on an increased range of familiar topics by filling in 5 blanks with no more than 3 words correctly. So are you ready? Let's head into our lesson. Okay, student, turn to page 78 of your textbook. So today we are going to learn on how to write a sentence transformation. Okay, before we begin, let's read the learning focus box here. So the learning focus box is about clauses of purpose. So what is clause of purpose? Okay, we use clauses of purpose to explain why someone does something or why something happens. Kita gunakan clauses of purpose ni untuk menerangkan kenapa seseorang tu membuat sesuatu ataupun kenapa sesuatu tu terjadi. Okay, let's look at the structure of clauses of purpose. Okay, the first one, we have infinitive. It will look like this. She went running to get fit. Okay, when you see infinitive, it means that the structure contains 2 parts. The first part is the infinitive to, the word to, and then followed by the verb get fit. The next structure is because followed by subject and verb. Let's look at the example. She went running because she wanted to get fit. Now this is the word because. Let's highlight this. Because. Now, where is the subject? So this is the subject. Because she, subject, and verb. Where's the verb? Here is the verb. Followed by infinitive. Here, this is the infinitive. Okay? So we have because, subject, and then verb. Now, next one. The next structure will look like this. So that, followed by subject and verb. Right, let's look at the example. She went running so that. So that here carry the same meaning as because. Okay, so that, subject and verb. Okay, this is the verb, this is a subject, and this is so that. Okay, next, and so as to, followed by infinitive without to. Okay, she went running so as to. So just like because, so that, and so as to, we use so as to. Just like because and so that, we use so as to indicate reason. Okay, so as to followed by infinitive without to. This is the infinitive without to. Here, infinitive without to. Notice there's no to because so as to already has to. We cannot add double to. So as to get fit. No, it cannot be like that, right? The next one, in order plus infinitive without to, the same. In order is the same as so as to, like to indicate reason. She went running in order to, with infinitive without to. In order to get fit. And then for plus noun. She went running for her fitness. For, yeah, same word to indicate reason. For her fitness. Where is the noun? Here is the noun. The noun. So this is a pronoun. Without being said, you need to include the pronoun because you need to indicate for whose fitness. She went running for fitness. It will be grammatically ill, so you need to include a pronoun here. For whose fitness? So include a pronoun, her fitness or his fitness, okay? So I hope you understood my explanation there. If you have any question, do not be shy to ask me, okay? Okay, now let's look at task A. Let's read the instruction together. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, he did weightlifting, something something, get stronger. So what is the answer? He did weightlifting for get stronger? No. Because get stronger? No. So the answer is 2. To get stronger. Under which structure does this sentence falls under? It is under infinitive, right? He did weightlifting to get stronger. Alright, now number 2. We waited for hours. Buy tickets for the race. We waited for hours. For buy tickets? No. Grammatically wrong. We waited for hours so that buy tickets for the race? No. If you want to use so that, you need to include the subject. Okay, the subject is, she, he, it, the dog, the group, right? The people. And then the next one, we waited for hours in order to buy tickets for the race. Yes, the answer is A, in order to. Number 3, she was asked to wear a number, the race. She was asked to wear a number to the race. No, it's not a verb. This is a noun. The race is a noun. So as to the race, no. For the race, right? For the race. Okay. Number 4, they watched the tennis match so as to relaxation. So as to they relax, no? Okay, let's look at the structure. So as to plus infinitive without to. So as to get fit. So as to relax. Yes, not relaxation, not they relax. Okay, number 5. Call the teacher, you need some help. Call the teacher because you need some help. Yes. Call the teacher so that you need some help. No. Call the teacher in order you need some help. Wrong. The answer is A, because you need some help. Alright, the next one, the last one. The runners warmed up. They wouldn't hurt themselves. The runners warmed up because they wouldn't hurt themselves. No. The runners warmed up so as to they wouldn't hurt themselves, or so that they wouldn't hurt themselves. So there are 2 possible answers there. But let's look at the structure. We have a pronoun here or a subject. Okay, here. So we have to look at which one, whether so as to or so that contains subject in it. Okay, so that, subject and verb. So that she, okay, we have it, right? So that. But look at so as to. Does it contain any subject? So as to, no, it doesn't contain any subject. So our answer is so that, right? And this is wrong. Okay, there you go. That is our answer. Okay, now let's look at task B. Let's read the instruction. Read the instructions for the writing task and write T for true or F for false for each of the statements that follow. Basically, this is a writing instruction that you would normally see in your exam. Okay, so we need to write true or false here in the boxes next to the statements given here. Alright, now let's read the writing task. Here are some sentences about sport. Alright. For each question, 1 until 5, complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Use no more than 3 words. Okay, now which one of these statements about this instruction is correct or false? Okay, number 1, all the sentences are on the same topic. Correct or false? Yes, it is correct. So write 3 pula. So write true, T. How do we know this? Because here, okay, some sentences about sport. Okay, so it is in the same topic, which is what is the topic? Sport. All right. Next, number 2, there are 15 questions. For each question, 1 until 5. False. There are only 5 questions, right? 5 questions, not 15. All right. Next, number 3, each question has 2 sentences. For each question, complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Yes. For each question, complete the second sentence. Okay. With the existence of the second sentence, it shows that each question has 2 sentences. The first sentence and the second sentence. So this is true. Next, number 4, you have to fill the gap in the second question. Is this true or false? Yes, this is true. How do we know this? Because let's read again the instruction. For each question, 1 until 5, complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Okay, here is another clue here. Use no more than 3 words. No more than 3 words. Okay, meaning that you have to fill in a blank, okay, using 3 words or less. Cannot be more than 3 words. So, for statement number 4, the answer is true. You have to fill in the gap because of this clue here. Kena guna no more than 3 words. Okay, kalau you kena tulis sentence, tak adalah dia cakap ni kan. You need to use no more than 3 words and you need to complete the second sentence. Okay? Okay, number 5. You can only use 3 words. So this is true or false? You can only use 3 words. Only use. This is a strong word here. Only. Okay, only. Meaning that you need to only use 3 words. So this is true or false? Yes, it is false. Yeah, false. Because why? You need to use no more than 3 words. It could be 1 word, 2 words, or 3 words. Not only 3 words. Okay? Okay, now let's do task C. Read the first 3 sentences that a student has completed for the task in B. Okay, did he follow the instructions correctly? Okay, now let's check the student's work here. There are 2 sentences here. The first sentence is the original sentence and the second sentence is the transform sentence where the students or yourself needs to fill in the blanks to complete the second sentence so that it sounds different from the first one. Okay, let's read the first original sentence. The cyclists in the race all wore helmets. Okay, so this is the transformed sentence. The competitors, okay, in the cycling race all wore helmets. So is this sentence correct? Does this mean the same as the first one? The cyclists in the race all wore helmets. So the cyclist is considered as the competitors. Kan? Betul lah tu. So the second sentence is correct because it says the competitors in the cycling race all wore helmets. Kan? Cycling race, cyclists, race, all wore helmets. All wore helmets. So this one is correct. All right. What about the second one? So the original sentence sounds like this. She did aerobics to make new friends. So the transformed sentence is, in order to make new friends, she did aerobics. Does this mean the same as the first one? She did aerobics to make new friends. In order to make new friends, she did aerobics. Yes, both of the sentences carry the same meaning. Okay, what about the third one? The team collapsed after an hour. And this is a transformed sentence. The team fall to pieces after an hour. So the student here uses phrasal verb. Fall to pieces. Fall to pieces here means collapse. But the sentence is wrong. Why is it wrong? Look at the verb here. Collapsed. The verb in the first sentence is in past tense. Past tense tu yang benda sesuatu kejadian telah terjadi. Okay, things that already happened in the past. But then the second sentence should be in past tense as well. So the verb fall here needs to be in past tense. So the correct spelling is fell. Okay, so the team fell to pieces after an hour. Alright, so remember this, okay? If the first sentence is in past tense, the second sentence needs to be in past tense too. Right? If the first sentence is in present tense, the second sentence needs to be in present tense too. Okay, now let's skip task D and head to task E. Let's read the instruction. Choose the correct words to complete the sentences below. Alright, these are the sentences, only 2 sentences. How did you know which words to choose? Okay, let's try to complete the sentence first. This is the first original sentence. He started playing basketball 3 years ago. Okay, so we are going to change the sentence into this. He has played basketball 3 years ago. He has played basketball started 3 years ago. Now, he has played basketball during 3 years ago. Probably. He has played basketball ago 3 years. Oh, this is completely wrong. This one as well wrong. He has played basketball for 3 years. During ini maksud dia semasa. For here maksudnya selama. Okay. So the acceptable answer is D. He has played basketball for 3 years. The second sentence carried the same meaning as the first one. Okay, number 2. There was a swimming competition at my school last week. Okay, last week, my school have a swimming competition. Tak boleh. Kan? Tak boleh sebab ni there was, it is in past tense. Last week lagi tu dia dah cakap kat sini. So, benda dah terjadi di masa lepas lah. So, have tak boleh lah. Kan? There, okay. Kalau B pula. Last week, my school at a swimming, lagi lah, wrong. Last week, my school had a swimming competition. Yes, correct kan? This is correct. Tapi tengok last one ni. Last week, my school, there was a swimming club. Wrong, definitely wrong. So, the answer is C. Over there. Okay, now before we do the exam task, okay, let's read the exam close-up box here. Okay, when transforming sentences, okay, kita punya exercise hari ni kan berkenaan dengan mengubah ayat, okay. So when transforming sentences, first you need to read the first sentence and see if it is in the present, past or future. Bila baca the first sentence tu, you kena identify, kenal pasti. Sentence tu menggunakan present tense ataupun past tense ataupun future tense. Okay. Next, underline the verb and any other keywords. Gariskan kata kerja dan mana-mana lagi kata kunci yang boleh membantu kamu untuk transform the sentence. 3. Then, read the second sentence and look at the gap. Tengok sentence kedua and then tengok ruang kosong tu. What type of word is missing? Perkataan jenis apa yang missing? Yang tak ada. Number 4. Complete each with a verb, noun, preposition, adverb or adjective. Okay, complete the blanks menggunakan kelima-lima ini? Verb ke, noun ke, preposition ke, adverb ke, adjective? Verb ialah kata kerja, noun kata nama, preposition kata, bukan kata tapi macam kedudukan, position, adverb perkataan yang describe kata kerja tu, adjective pula perkataan yang describe kata nama, yang describe noun. Okay, and then the last one, remember you may need more than one word, but don't write more than 3. Okay, do not write more than 3 words. Okay, now let's do the exam task. Here are some sentences about sport. For each question, 1 until 5, complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Use no more than 3 words. Alright. Number 1, she started playing volleyball for her health. Okay, that girl mula bermain volleyball untuk kesihatannya. Okay, so the transformed sentence is like this. She started playing volleyball to get what? To get healthy. Let's write down our answer here. To get healthy. Okay, now number 2. Does this bat belong to you? Is this bat? So this is a keyword, you. So what is when? So we know that this pronoun, the pronoun you, supposed to be filled in this blank. Tapi, will this sound correct to you? Is this you bat? No, okay. The second sentence talk about possession, kepunyaan. So, we have to change the pronoun you into your. Is this your bat? Okay, now let's look at number 3. Alice liked team sports a lot. Okay, the second sentence, the transformed sentence. Alice was very keen team sports. Alice was very keen team sports. Should this be a verb? Kata kerja ke kat tengah-tengah ni? Should this be a noun, preposition, adverb or adjective? Alice was very keen of team sports. Yes, preposition of. Okay. Alice is very keen. But keen of what? Keen of team sports. Number 4, next. David skied for 21 years before he hurt his back. The transformed sentence. David skied for blank space 20 years before he hurt his back. Oh, do you see the difference? The first sentence stated 21 years. Meanwhile, the second sentence stated 20 years. So, what kind of word should be here? So, obviously, 20 years is lesser than 21 and 21 years is more than 20 years. Okay, so can we list down the preposition, the preposition to indicate something being more than? Okay. Over, right? Over. Yeah, over. This means that more than. Okay, so 21 years is more than 20 years. So the answer is David skied for over 20 years before he hurt his back. Right? Over 20 years. Betul lah. Lebih 20 tahun. Sebab he has been skiing for 21 years. You see? So over here is a preposition that indicates more than. Alright. Okay, number 5. She wanted a drink after the race. Let's transform the sentence. She was after the race. Okay, she was what? Dia nak drink. She wanted a drink. So meaning that she is She is thirsty. Dia haus. Okay, so she was thirsty. She was thirsty after the race. Sama tak maksud dia with the first sentence? She wanted a drink after the race. She was thirsty after the race. Sama kan? It carries the same meaning. Wanted a drink, meaning that she's thirsty. Alright. So there you go. That is our answer. This is our answer for task A. Our answer for task B. Task C. And task E. Also task G. Okay. So in your E1, you need to include the answer, okay, for task A, task E, and task G, exam task. Okay, the exam task. You should just write down the correct answer only, okay? For example, number 1, the answer is B. 2. Number 2, the answer is A, in order to. Okay, same as task E. Number 1, the answer is D, 4. And then for the exam task, write down the first sentence and the second sentence as well. Underline the answer, alright? If you have any question, do not be shy to ask me, alright? So that is all for our lesson today. As usual, if you have any question at all, do not be shy to ask me. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for your participation. I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.